Hey, what's going on today, guys? This is not a live commentary. This is actually me commentating over a match from my stream. If you've noticed, if you've watched any of my recent videos, you'll notice that the quality of the videos, the actual resolution and whatever bit rate or whatever you want to call it, is lower than it normally is, and that's because getting I've been essentially recording, but at a lower setting, and the reason being is because I'm streaming at the same time. So whenever I stream, I also record what I stream. Very, very pleased that OBS, or Open Broadcast Software, an open source broadcasting software, essentially is what it is. It is very, very nice and fairly simple to use for the most part. I've gotten up and ready using it. So yeah, whenever I stream, I record, and it's nice and smooth. It's just that my recordings are not in as good of quality. So I haven't done a commentary in a long time, and the reason for that is, I guess, kind of laziness and kind of I didn't really know what I wanted to talk about because there's so many things. It's kind of a weird thing to say, but there were so many things to talk about that I didn't know which one I wanted to talk about or which one I really should spend time doing, and I felt like instead of commentating, I'll just, throw up a video from my stream and, keep playing more, you know? Something like that, instead of actually taking the time to run a nice little commentary and get some thoughts down. So let me tell you what this is. If you're watching it right now, this is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, obviously, but it's ranked. It's a ranked match. So there's a ranked playlist in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and I played it for the first time yesterday. Actually, I didn't really know of its existence. So what I mostly play, I'll probably warm up with like a Kill Confirmed or Hardpoint, and then I'll play like Free for All, or continue playing like a Hardpoint or something like that. Hardpoint is probably my favorite game type. I mean, I loved it in Black Ops 2. It's literally like the reason I would ever want to play Black Ops 2 is because of Hardpoint. I loved it, but I also loved some other game modes in that as well. But so this is Hardpoint on the map Biolab, and it's in the ranked 4 vs 4 playlist. So normally Hardpoint is 6 vs 6. But in ranked, it's competitive. It's 4 vs 4. So I am playing with some people that I do have on my friends list. Actually, one of them I don't have on my friends list, but he's a friend of one of the other people that I have on my friends list. So anyway, long story short, unfortunately, for some reason, whatever it may be, we end up losing this game. I play pretty well, I think. I actually combined, if you add up all the kills that my teammates got, my 3 teammates get fewer kills than I do single-handedly. And I'm not by any means trying to only get kills this match. I'm about winning. You don't play ranked to just get a bunch of kills. You really don't. For me, it's something nice. It's fun. It's great to be competitive. This is an extremely fast-paced game, and especially this game mode, Hardpoint, because it's not like Search and Destroy. Search and Destroy is very slow-paced compared to Hardpoint. Hardpoint, I love it. It's fast-paced, and it just really gets you into the action. Everybody's going to go to the objective. That's a great game type. It's just a simple concept, but executed very, very well. And it's what makes playing Hardpoint so much fun. And so I also wanted to talk a bit today about the learning curve in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I've seen quite a few people play. I've seen, not too many in real life, but mostly online through streams and through YouTube videos and whatnot. And I've seen a lot of people don't understand all the moves that you can do in the game because it's really not, there's no tutorial, which in my opinion that's one of the downsides to this. I think it's kind of like the game Destiny, where you really have to figure everything out on your own. Nobody's going to hold your hand through the process, and certainly it's a difficult process to begin with, and figuring everything out can take you lots of time, and you may have to go to the internet, or you have to basically not just use your own mind to figure things out. You have to, somebody else knows how to do something, might as well listen to them. And that way, now you know how to do it. Because what's the point in being stubborn and not figuring out how to do a move? Because that's just going to make you a worse player, and it's just going to lead to more frustration when you play the game. But I did figure out a lot of the moves myself, but just through playing the game. There's so many moves. This is by far the most complex Call of Duty. And what I was referring to earlier on the learning curve is it takes a long time to understand the moves. So if I were you, just practice. You can even go. I remember a couple days ago I went into a custom or private lobby just by myself and try to figure out some of the moves. Like, I'm like, well, what if I hit this button once and then, you know, then the left stick? Because it's, you know, I'm still, learning, and there's still a lot of moves that I do that are kind of unintentional. Like, like I might accidentally boost a little bit too much or boost in a direction I don't really want to boost in. But for the most part, I've gotten much better, more, I can kind of, you know, think about where I want to go, and then I don't have to think about it, but where my mind wants me to go, I can kind of do that, you know, without necessarily thinking or having, you know, yeah, because basically you don't want to be thinking about what button does what when you're playing, but it's all just comes down to practice. And if you don't know how to do something, if you see somebody in the game doing a move that you don't know how to do, you might as well try to ask, try to figure it out. You know, see what it is that they're doing. If you can only see the actual move, then, you know, kind of use your head and think of, you know, like how would you, you know, for example, basically, essentially be on the ground and then, you know, move so quickly to one side. How do you do that? Because it took me a few days to figure out that. I was playing against people that were doing that, and I got really angry because I didn't understand how they were doing that, and I was barely able to do this. I mean, the only thing that I really knew for a while was just that the double jump and then boost, like, forward. Like, I didn't understand that you could go. It's kind of like omnidirectional is the boosting. It will take you in, you know, any direction. So that, it's extremely useful, and I think the mechanics of the game are very smooth. At first, I didn't really give them enough credit, but they're pretty damn smooth mechanics, and I think Sledgehammer did a great job with this game. Give this game a chance. It's not something that you're going to be able to pick up and dominate in. If you're really good at Call of Duty Black Ops 2, really good at Call of Duty Ghosts, yeah, you're probably going to be pretty good at it, but you're not going to be able to dominate by any means. You got to without putting in, you know, a good amount of time, because that's just what it takes. You know, it takes a lot of time. There's a steep learning curve, and what that basically means is, sorry, it takes a long time to learn. But once you start learning a lot, and then things become easier, and you start putting two and two together, and then you're gonna have a much better time. And also take note of my score streaks in this game, because I'm actually using some pretty good score streaks. I'm using the support option on both of them, and they help out greatly in this. I mean, just imagine if my other teammates could actually, you know, get a score streak and put UAV up and put a UAV up like mine and a remote turret up like mine. But, you know, whatever. So anyway, guys, I will see you guys in the next video, and you have a great day. Peace.